If your aircraft is equipped with V2 Track, when you select the DFR tab, this is what you will see, since FlightSpan has been capturing data from V2 Track and recording it in the legs section throughout the day. First, look for and correct any errors in the automatically collected data, columns 2 through 6 and 10. You will not be able to change ATD or ATA. If you are not equipped with V2 Track, you will need to fill out all the legs fields manually. Fill out the missing data by tapping on each cell in the ATD, ATA, flight time, landing, block time, and engine starts columns, and entering the values. When manually entering block times, the easiest way to enter them is with a block out time of 0000 and a block in time that will give the desired result. Since it was a good VFR day, leave the IMC column blank, but enter the hood time in the HD column for the SICK-WAJ leg. Select 36 minutes. You didn't have a chance to practice any instrument approaches, so leave the approach column blank. In the purpose column, change the NOI legs purpose code to YYAJ, your company code for internal expenses like training, and the NOI SICK-WAJ legs purpose codes to medevac. On the CAS NOI and NOI legs, change the crew roles by tapping on either name in the correct rows. Make Joshua PUI and Jessica IP. Now enter your beginning and ending Hobbs times. Tap on Hobbs Start and enter 7961.8. Do the same with the ending Hobbs time of 7965.3. Note that there is a 0.1 discrepancy between Hobbs time and flight time, with flight time highlighted yellow. This is relatively common since Hobbs is measuring in 6-minute increments and FlightSpan is measuring in 1-minute increments. Pick a leg on the flight and increase the flight time in 1-minute increments until flight time and Hobbs match. To minimize the percentage increase, it's usually wise to pick your longest leg. In this case, adjust the WAJ CAS leg to 76 minutes and the times will match. Note that the requirement for Hobbs to match flight time can be switched off in FlightSpan Ops. Next, complete the load section. Since you didn't fly the WAVA WAJ load, you'll need to delete it. Your SICK-WAJ load has the account receipt number and rate cells highlighted since you left them blank, but you elect to leave them blank and let the finance people sort it out after the DFR is uploaded. If you bill by the hour, it's important that the minutes column be filled out accurately. FlightSpan Ops does not use Hobbs time from the legs section for billing purposes. Once you are satisfied everything is correct, tap Upload and Print. If the DFR fails to upload correctly, such as when the internet connection is interrupted, you will get a warning message. Since you left some items blank, there is a data entry required note on the DFR load section to alert office staff. Record duty time by verifying and/or changing the times and tapping Submit. FlightSpan defaults to 45 minutes before the first takeoff to 45 minutes after the last landing. If the flight crosses midnight Zulu time, adjust the begin or end date to get a correct calculation of duty time. Entering breaks does not affect duty time. You may make changes to the DFR and then select Re-upload and Print until the flight is opened in FlightSpan Ops. Once the flight has been opened in FlightSpan Ops, it is locked on FlightSpan and cannot be further changed or re-uploaded. Use the printed copy as necessary to make notes for the flight coordinator or flight record staff and attach any other paper documentation like fuel receipts to the printed DFR. Congratulations, you've completed all of the lessons for FlightSpan on your EFB. Now that you have completed these training modules, log back into your company version of FlightSpan. Use the Scratchpad mode to plan and simulate executing flights in your context to continue building your confidence in how to use the app. Finally, you will have to use it on actual flights in order to fully understand how it functions, and to begin taking advantage of all the powerful tools that FlightSpan places at your fingertips.